We know that there are different types of landforms, mountain, plateaus, and plains. Today we'll discuss how these landforms are created. We know previously that the crust is constantly moving in different directions, and that hot liquid rock called magma under the surface is always trying to push its way up. This opening in the crust through which magma reaches the surface is called a volcano, and there are different types of volcanoes. Volcanoes will come in different phases. An active volcano means it's presently erupting, meaning magma is presently reaching the surface. A dormant volcano means it's between eruptions. And extinct means it's no longer able to erupt. Volcanoes might happen along a convergent or divergent boundary, or may happen on a hotspot, an area of volcanic activity that is not at a plate boundary. Hotspots may form volcanic islands like the Canary Islands and Hawaii. There are three different types of volcanoes. The first is a shield volcano, which is made of lava that emerges in a quiet eruption and builds up on the sides, creating a very broad mountain. The second mountain is a cinder cone, which is made out of burnt particle and ash, called cinder, which shoot into the sky after an eruption, then settle into a cone-shaped mountain. And finally, a composite volcano is made out of both of these, both lava and cinder. It's going to be bigger than cinder since it has lava in it, but it's not going to be as big as a shield volcano since it still has some cinder. When magma tries to push to the surface but does not break through like at a volcano, we may have some sort of formation like a dome mountain where the magma pushes the rock up but doesn't break through. Another example of this is an igneous intrusion where the magma pushes its way up towards the surface but does not break through the surface, instead pushes its way through the different layers and settles between them. Other types of land formations are mountains, areas of the crust that are elevated above the surrounding landscapes, and there are two basic ways mountains form. The first is called folding, for example at a convergent boundary where plate movement on both sides will push a plate upwards, creating a fold in the plate. The second is called faulting, where pressure at both sides of a plate push one section up or down, for example at a transform boundary. Next we have a plateau, which is like a mountain, but it has horizontal bedrock that rises abruptly above the surrounding landscape. And finally we have a plain, which is horizontal bedrock that lies lower than the surrounding regions, kind of the opposite of a plateau. So that's all you need to know for today. Let's recap the main difference between a mountain and a plateau. They're both going to have high elevation, meaning they rise high above the surrounding area, but mountains are going to have diagonal bedrock, while plateaus are going to have horizontal, and plains are going to be horizontal and at low elevations. Please make sure to answer the questions in the form below. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.